Hey everybody, Matt Covey from Suburban Canine. Today I'm going to show you how to teach your dog manners around food. The cool thing about this, it works really well. You're going to see some mistakes today and that's okay because that's part of the training process. Hey, Macy, look at this. But what I want Macy to learn some manners around this food. I'm not going to put her into a command. What I want to do is drop that food and I immediately cut in front and backed her away from it. Now, I made a little noise, I think I said, whoa, there wasn't a command there. What I'm looking to do is use body language to establish ownership of this food. We call it claiming the food. So here, she saw it fall. You can see she went naturally to the sitting position, but she's trying to figure out the rules here. This is going to take a few tries. So there, I cut in front of her. Once again, very natural body language to a dog, saying, this is mine, stay away from it. I'm not using a lot of words, and notice my body language is not forceful, but it is intentional. I'm turning and I'm facing her. So now I'm going to do this again. You can see every time I pick it up, she gets excited trying to figure out if that's when she's going to get it. So I'm going to drop it, and I'm making this easy on myself at first. So I'm going to go ahead and back her up. Once again, she went to a submissive position. This time I'm going to talk a little less so I can focus on the dog. So you can see that time she did great. Now, when we work on this, here, Macy. When the dog really starts to respect this food and she understands that it's mine and not hers, what you'll see is she won't walk over it. So right now, if we're halfway in this process and I walk her over, she's gonna dive on the food and eat it. If we're fully through this process, you'll see she'll actually skirt around it and won't walk over it. So let's see how we're doing here. Come on, Macy. So there, you can see, here, Macy. She right away went for it and I just made a little noise. I didn't tell her to, I didn't say leave it, I didn't say sit, I didn't say stay, any of that stuff. Now I'm going to do this again. Come on, Macy. So if you saw right there, pretty cool, right? She went directly around it. Come here, Macy. And she did that because she learned from the time before that it's not time for her to have it yet. So I'm going to walk her again. Come on, Macy. So you can see right there, she did the same thing again. What she's doing is she's telling us with body language that, hey, I'm not going to challenge you. I understand that's your food. It's not mine right now. This is natural dog body language. If you have multiple dogs, you've probably seen this, where one dog will have a bone, another dog walks, sees them with the bone, and they go around. And it's a sign of, hey, I'm not going to challenge you. I understand that's your bone right now, not mine. Macy, come here. What a good girl. Oh, Macy. Come here. Macy, come on. Come here, good girl. Good job. So you can see right there, she went all the way around it, and she's just trying to figure out what the rules are. So, doesn't mean she can't ever have it. What a good dog. There's a girl. So let's take this leash off. Now you can see she's kind of thinking, wait, maybe all these rules have gone out the window, right? I'm gonna give her one more little piece. But now, when I put this next piece down, there's a pretty good chance she's gonna go for it, because she's might have forgotten what we just did. So as I drop it, I use my body language again to cut in front of her. And now I'm going to back up. Macy, hey, you're a good girl. What are you doing? So what I would like is that if she sees that food and she looks at it, that she stops and doesn't go towards it like that. Absolutely perfect. If she had dove on it, it wouldn't have been a huge deal. It would have been a learning experience for both of us. But she's doing great. Macy, who's my girl? Hey, oh. So there. Macy got it, which is not ideal, but once again, it is a learning experience. So although perfection is the goal, mistakes happen and that's okay. So if I drop this and she grabs it, not the end of the world, I'll try to get it back from her. Macy, if she does get it and swallows it, I'm just gonna, learn my lesson and try to be a little bit quicker the next time. So there, once again, I step in front of her. I'm going to make this one a little bit harder on both of us. Now, I jumped the gun a little bit. I would like to be able to achieve this without having to make a noise, but I thought she was going to jump on it. It's a lot harder when I'm no longer between her and the food. Who's my good girl? What are you thinking? So now when she's free, let's see what she chooses to do. What a good girl. Come here. What are you thinking? The reason we like claiming things as opposed to just using obedience is this works all the time. So imagine if I was using a downstay for this. I would have to put her in a downstay every single time food is on the floor or food is on the counter. That's not real life, right? Real life, I want her to respect this and be able to leave it alone no matter what, without me saying anything first. So that's one reason we do it. Also, you might ask yourself, when am I going to throw meat on the floor in front of my dog? that's not really the point. So the point of this is you could be cooking dinner, drop a piece of steak, now your dog jumps on it, right? That's a problem. Medicine, if you had a bottle of pills, you open it and they fell out. Do you want to chase your dog and wrestle with them for the pills? Or would you like your dog to be at a point that when something happens, something falls, their instinct is not to jump on it, their instinct is to back away and wait for you. And remember, this doesn't mean they can never have it. Macy, you can give them this stuff whenever you want to. Thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. Please take the time to like the video and subscribe so you can see when our next stuff comes out.